What's good, y'all? It's Justin, Mr. CMB. I'm back with another video. Shout out to everybody who's liking, subscribing, and sharing the channel. Look, I want to make this video real quick because I want to tell you one thing that's going to, pretty much keep you broke. And this is something that a lot of people don't really talk about, but I'm going to just go ahead and say it. Your habits. Your habit. And what do I mean by habit? Your habit of spending, your habit of saving, more importantly, which I think is the most important thing, is your habit of making more money. Now, why is this? It's because, you're bombarded every single day about things you need to do, different ways you need to do things. You need to save this much. You need to set up your bank account like this. You need to do this. You need to do that. But they don't understand that, once you're in a habit, like let's say you're in a habit of just not being able to save money. It could be a few different things. Maybe you just don't make enough money to save. And a lot of people don't realize that. Like you could probably, let's say you make like $500 a week. And let's say your rent is maybe like, $1,200-$1,300. And we're not including if you have a car, if you have car insurance, if you have a phone bill, if you need to eat, and if you have a phone bill, which I'm pretty sure you do, all these things, just basic living necessities. You're pretty much caught in a trap to where you can't save. There's no way you can save. Either you have to cut expenses, but these are necessary expenses, so you can't really cut them. So now you're caught in this trap. You're in this trap. You're in this trap. And there's people who make $150,000, $200,000 that's in this trap right now as I film this and make this video. So, and what you have to understand is your habit. Like if you're in this habit and in this trap, you have to switch what you're doing. Literally take a step back, look at your actions. How'd you get into this in the first place? 2, also, how can you get out of this? What do you need to do? Get a high income set skill, maybe double up on your work. Maybe you need to do like some gigs in the gig economy. Do whatever you need to do to get out of this trap. It's your habit. Because if you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, you're not going to get different results. And that's, everybody knows that saying. I think it was Edison. I'm not sure who actually says that. Y'all know who it is. Somebody leave it in the comments because I just can't remember off the top of my head. But it was Einstein, doing the same thing and expecting a different result is insanity. That is insane. But honestly, that's how most people live their lives. Like they're trying to get a new result by doing the same thing, which is why, resolutions don't work for most people. It's the top of the year. People are making resolutions, but which are great, and they have goals, which I think are kind of good to a certain extent. I think goals are like cool for measuring sticks, but if you actually fix your habits and your daily habits, you'll get the goal. So the goal is really irrelevant because you can already be at the end once you create the habit. For instance, like right now, I'm learning a different language. And one of my goals is to be 100% fluent this year. And okay, I could set that, but what am I going to do to actually do that? And some people say, okay, I'll go online and read this thing, or maybe I'll listen to these videos, or maybe I download an app. Okay, cool. That's this one layer of actually creating the habit. What's the next layer? Okay, did I schedule it? Okay, and if I'm going to do it every day, I need to schedule it at a specific time for a specific amount of time every single day, and then stick to that. Now that's how we're creating the habit. And same thing with making money. Like let's say I'm going to DoorDash for 2 to 4 hours a day after I get off work, or if you're going really hard because you don't have any money, you got shit else to do. You might as well just make as much money as possible. So what you want to do is just be like, hey, I'm gonna DoorDash 6 to 7 more hours, or even 8 hours. And then you're gonna do that. And pretty much from when you get off, let's say I don't know what your schedule is, but let's say you get off at 5 because, we're in this 9 to 5. And you're gonna start at 6 o'clock. So you're from 6 to 12 or 1 or 2 in the morning, you're gonna do that. Go to sleep, wake up, go to work, and do it all over again. Do it all over again. Weekends, you're gonna do double time. I mean, why? When you're broke, you have nothing else to do. So you might as well spend all your time worried about making money. Not worried about, but spend all your time making money because there's nothing else really matters. It doesn't really matter, So that's what I'm saying when it comes to habit. is you have to actually put it into a daily task or calendar and then actually stick to that schedule, or at least do it every day, because there's no way you can't there's no way you're going to win if you don't do that. Like, it's the foolproof way to actually succeed. If you want to gain a new skill, if you want to gain a new income, if you want to build a business, all you have to do is schedule those steps out and do it every single day, and allocate some time. Even if you start off with a small amount of time, even if it's 30 minutes a day, and you're doing every day consistently and increasing that time over time, you're going to be ahead of 90% of people, really like 95, 90, really like 99% of people, because most people can't stick to a habit or lock in and focus, especially now. So that's one thing I would suggest. The habits is what's going to keep you broke, but your new habits, creating those new habits and actually putting it and implementing it in your life, is what's going to get you out of being broke and get you out of check to check, or get you out of the situation, or honestly any situation. And this just does not only apply to money. This applies to skill sets. This applies to every area of your life. Anything you want to learn, anything you want to do, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it on this day at this time, and I'm going to do it every day at this time, and stick to it every day, and then actually track that. You can't lose. You literally cannot lose. All right, so this is Justin, Mr. CMB. And if you want to learn how to wholesale auction properties, I have the Legacy Lasting Blueprint. Now, what I have, it's not for everybody. If you have a job, if you have a career, if you're an entrepreneur or business owner currently, or if you have a side hustle or extra income and you want to get into real estate, but you don't have a lot of time, then this is for you. And the reason why is because you're able to wholesale auction properties, being able to work this part-time and make a full-time income. I show you how to build this business in 90 days. So once you're done, you actually have a fully functioning business, partial automated with VA added, and being able to bid at least on your first or win your first property, and be able to do this consistently every single month. And you can do this for the rest of your life. So if you're interested, click the link below or click the Calendly link and schedule a call with me. Now, what we're going to do on this call is we're going to go through a few things just to see if it's a good fit for you, because I only take 10 people a month. 10 people a month, that's it, because I really want to help people get to the goal of earning their first $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 within their first year. So I don't take everybody. 10 slots a month, that is it, because I really want to focus on those people and really actually get them results and build the business for them. All right, so click the Calendly link below and schedule a call. I will talk to you later. It's Mr. CMB. Peace.